This is Roger in Finland, and today I'm gonna try to do in miniature an old lady inside of the atrium of the monastery lit by the sunlight. And as usually, this is not a lesson. This is just me trying to practice lighting within small scale and then just sharing what I'm learning with you guys. So for the old lady, I'm using one of the Diana figures. In this case, it's the grandmother of the main character, so it's quite fitting for the thing I'm trying to do. Then for the floor, for the crown, I did just use some plain wrapping paper. Then to do the arches, I just cut them out of a cardboard piece. Then I wanted a little bit of grass in the outside, and for that I use a green towel. The texture is kind of fitting as well, and it's easy to get flat. Then I put a piece of rope. It's mostly to have a bit of texture, a little bit of different element. There's just a small piece of string, probably came from the same package as the cardboard. And then same thing with the texture filling. So for the texture I just use some cardboard wrapping. I think it came definitely with the same package that the cardboard and the rope. And then as well a kitchen towel, which was useful to give a little bit of shape and texture. They had a lot of things to hide, of course. This was all shot with the GH5, and I chose the Panasonic 35-100 2.8, and I wanted a telephoto lens because I had to narrow the field of view. And the reason for that is that I had quite many things to hide, so I didn't want you guys to see my kitchen. I only made 2 of the arches, so there was not so much that I could go from the wide angle, and that's why I chose a telephoto lens. For the lighting, I used 2 sources. The first one is the Aputure LS Mini 20D, which is acting as the sun, and I had it on a stand a little bit higher, as the sun would be. And then I tried to find a sweet spot between flood and spot, since it is a Fresnel light, to see what shadows would work the best. And I really wanted to have well-defined shadows, both for the old lady and then for the arcs. And then I used a second light. This time was an Aputure MX as a field light to get a little bit more texture to the old lady, so that she would just not look like a scary silhouette in a scary place. Even a monastery can be a scary place. And as a final touch, to give it a bit of atmosphere, I tried to burn a couple of matches to give a little bit of smoke. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out in the final result. It might not even make it into the final edit, but I wanted to try to make it in a practical way. Otherwise I can just add a little bit of fast noise in Fusion and then it will be fine. Well, thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time.